Hey guys, welcome back to Lavendaire. It's Aileen. Today we're gonna plan for July. And because we are halfway through of 2021, we're also gonna do a mid-year review during this video. So I'm gonna ask some extra bonus questions. If you're new here, this is an interactive planning video where I'm gonna share a prompt and then I'll give you some time to answer and plan your month with me. So let's begin with reviewing June. Describe June in one word. Rate from 1 to 10 how much you agree with the statement. This month, I took steps to get closer to my goals and dream life. List all your highlights from the month of June. What is one thing that you learned? What is one thing that you're proud of? And lastly, how can you improve for next month? All right, now I'm gonna share 3 bonus questions for your mid-year review. The first question is, what wins am I proud of from the first half of the year? Next, go back and review your 2021 goals and then ask yourself, which goals are the most important to me to focus on for the rest of the year? And the last question, how has this year surprised me? What is something that I learned this year that I didn't expect? All right, moving on to plan for July. So first, set your intention. July will be blank. List your top 3 goals for July. What are your mini goals for July? So any habits or activities that you want to do as well. Next, do a weekly breakdown of your goals and mini goals and how you're going to work towards them each week. And then finally, put it all in your calendar so that you make sure you get it done. So now I'm going to share my answers for this month. So June for me in one word was healing. I ended up doing a lot of healing related activities. For example, I started doing therapy every week again, and I started going to this energy healing, meditation, yoga, Tai Chi inspired class with Wilson. So the program is called like Body and Brain Yoga, and I actually met the founder Ilchi Lee in 2015, and then randomly the universe brought us together spontaneously again. So out of the blue he reached out to me, and then I met up with him in LA, and that kind of led to Wilson and I deciding to sign up for this program, just 2 classes a week to heal our energy and heal our body, because we both have different issues that we wanted to heal, and the timing, the universe was just pushing us in this direction this month. I definitely want to make more videos explaining who Ilchi Lee is, what this program is, like everything, how it happened, what we're learning, but I'll save that, for July when I decide to share. On the Lavendaire end, we've been working and making progress on the new products that we are launching in the fall. So just still in the process, and we're gonna finalize stuff next month. So one thing I learned this past month was that healing your emotions needs to also happen in your body, not just your mind. I think for many years, like what I talk about on this channel is like mind and mindset, and American culture, like we're all about like psychology and going to therapy, and that's all up here, but we don't, we kind of like neglect the fact that emotions are stored in our bodies in different ways, and they build up in tension like in our shoulders and our back and our stomachs. And basically I learned a lot this month about releasing the tension in your body and just healing yourself from the inside out, not just on the mental level, but like a deeper level with your entire body. One thing I'm proud of this month is just being open to trying new things, being open to where the universe is guiding me, and just saying yes. I'm proud of myself for doing weekly therapy, and I'm proud of myself for like taking steps in newer directions rather than going back to like older habits. So how can I improve for next month? Well, I really need to let go even more of like pushing myself or feeling guilty for doing less. There's this inner battle in my head where one side wants to create and post every week and be successful and be growing in a consistent pace, and then there's the other side of me that tells myself to stop caring about those things, to slow down. It's okay to not be so focused on external success. It's okay to, if other people outside can't see what I'm doing in my life, it's okay to feel the ups and downs. It's okay to just stop. It's okay to just relax and stop. And I've been having this theme of like doing less and slowing down and like not working as much for a while, but I realized from my therapist that even when I'm taking breaks, like even if I take a whole day off, my mind is still thinking about like social media or work or what I should be doing. So it's not an effective break. So anyway, I'm trying to learn how to have more effective breaks. So that this video is not too long, I'm gonna skip over the bonus questions. So let's move on to July plans. My intention for July is that July will be bright. I love the summertime. Obviously, it gets so hot in LA, but I actually prefer the heat over the cold. My top 3 goals for July, number 1 is to rest and find joy in the little things in my daily life. My second goal for July is to finalize all of these new product designs that we've been working on. So we are designing 6 new products for the Lavendaire shop. Half of those are launching in the fall, and then the other half, I'm not sure yet, to TBD, but it's the time to wrap everything up so we start going into production so that we can launch in time. So I'm trying to launch the workbook a little bit earlier this year, hoping like last week of October, but it's still tentative, so we'll see. My third goal for the month is to do a wellness challenge. I'm gonna share about that later on this week, hopefully start on July 1st. So this is a challenge that I wanna do personally, but I'm gonna share in case anybody else wants to kickstart their health with me. So the challenge will include like daily meditation, daily exercise, drinking a gallon of water every day, no sugar, no alcohol, just things like that. The goal really is to kickstart healthy habits, gain mental strength, have mental clarity, and have more energy and motivation in life. So that's what I'm going to be doing in July. Out of the bonus questions I asked today, let me know your answer to the third question. What was something about this year that surprised you? Or what is something that you learned that you didn't expect? I'd love to hear that down below. Love you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!